Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Baylee. Today, you can tell by the title, I have been so excited to share this news, this video with you guys. It's gonna be super transparent. I'm gonna take you guys along on the journey. It's been so hard keeping it a secret, so I'm super excited that today I get to sit down and basically just give you guys a rundown on what has been happening behind the scenes for the past 3.5 months. So let's get into it. Okay, so by the title, you know I am pregnant. I am 14 weeks and a couple days, and I am so beyond excited. Honestly, I tell everybody that I've had baby fever since I was like 12 years old. I was always the girl that was babysitting. I was always the one, if there was a baby in the room, like, let me hold the baby. I've just always loved them. I always played with baby dolls growing up. And you guys, if you've been watching my channel or if you're like a family friend of mine, you know I have a niece and a nephew, and they are my whole world. The day my niece was born was the day my world stopped, and she just changed my outlook on everything. And so I have just always been so excited to be a mom, and I could not be more excited that now is the time for me. So I'm gonna start from the very beginning, kind of give you guys a rundown on how long I've known all the little details, symptoms, stuff like that, and then get to where I'm at right now. So I actually found out at 3 weeks and like 4 days or something like that. Like, I found out as soon as I could. I actually have a period tracker on my phone. That's how I've tracked my periods and my ovulation for the past 3 years, I would say. I have not been on birth control in over 3 years. I was on the IUD before. I had that for 3 years, and then it was time for me to get it out because I only had the 3-year IUD. I believe it was the Skyla. And I got that removed and decided that I was gonna try to go on the pill again. I've done the birth control pill in high school, so I wanted to try it after the IUD, and I hated it. I understand that the pill is successful with lots of people, but it just isn't something that I liked. One, I couldn't remember to take it, so it'd make me irregular a lot. It made me have cramping, it made me have mood swings, it made me gain weight. I did not like it. I also thought that it might help with my acne. It did not. It almost made it worse. So I decided to get off of it and kind of just let my body let go of all those hormones, and just, I tried to be, you know, cautious, and I just wasn't on the pill or anything like that. So there is that. So I have a period tracker on my phone. That's what I've used to, you know, watch my ovulation and all that stuff. So I knew I was about to start my period. I also was very aware that there was a chance that I could be pregnant. That wasn't really something that like we were preventing, so I knew that there was a chance. And I was actually walking in Walmart the day I was supposed to start my period, and I like felt like my boobs were tender, and I thought to myself, like, I was supposed to start my period today. I'm not stressing about it. I'm just gonna grab a test just to be safe, because like I said, I wasn't on any type of birth control, so I would have rather been safe than sorry. So I got a test. It was a Friday. And then Jackson came to my house. We were actually living separately at the time. He came to my house, we went to dinner, we had a good night. I woke up the next morning and I took the test, and it was a very bold positive pregnancy test. My HCG levels were high, and I always thought that when you're super early on that your HCG levels are low, so your pregnancy test could be faint, or it might not even show positive immediately, and you might have to wait a couple days, because like I said, this was 1 day of being late for my period, and that was nothing like I'd seen or heard on the internet. My positive pregnancy test was very bold, and I then proceeded to wake Jackson up and tell him the news. He was super excited, super shocked. Both of us were kind of in shock for a little bit, but yeah, both very excited. And then we had to pack up our stuff and go to Illinois, where we went to a Tim McGraw concert that evening. We were with a bunch of our friends, and I had to act like I was drinking. So that was incredibly hard. Jackson was drinking for the both of us, and he got way too drunk that night, but we had a really good time. So yes, I took the test April 30th. And it was that morning, so I've known since April 30th. So after that, I immediately called my mom, told her kind of what was going on, and I did not want her to tell my dad right away. I wanted to be able to tell him in person, and I also knew Father's Day was coming, and I wanted to surprise him in that way. So we went to our first doctor's appointment, got our ultrasound, got a picture, and that's how I told my dad. It was on Father's Day, and it was so special, and I'm just really, really happy that I was able to do that. It was just such a fun experience. I've always dreamed of like what that might look like, what that situation would look like. So yeah, I immediately told my mom. She was like the first person to know. Jackson and I came to an agreement that we didn't really want to tell anybody until we were 3 months along, just because you have such a high chance of having a miscarriage, especially because it's my first baby. So we decided to keep it kind of hush hush between us and just very few select friends. And then yeah, we hit the 3-month mark, and it was like last week we decided to announce it officially to all of our loved ones, and it was so special. We have just had an outpouring of support and congratulations and just love, and it's like the best feeling ever. So yes, I'm super excited. I'm also really excited to take you guys on the journey to kind of talk about my pregnancy symptoms and like show you guys the ideas I have for the nursery. And I've just been keeping all of this bottled up because I wanted to make sure that nothing would happen, and I am so beyond excited to be able to share the news. So that is the story on how I found out I was pregnant, kind of all of the things leading up to it. There have been several questions on how I'm feeling and how far along I am and all that. I told you guys I'm 14 weeks. I have been feeling great. I really haven't had any morning sickness or any like extreme exhaustion or anything like that. Yeah, other than just like breast tenderness, I've recently just started to get ligament pain in my abdomen, which is very common, and just, you know, it's just my body moving and stretching to make room for this baby. So I'm so excited about that, and I'm not going to complain whatsoever. But yeah, I've been super lucky with no sickness. And feeling pretty good, pretty energized. Towards the beginning, I could tell that I was pretty sleepy, but I kind of gave myself grace and tried to, you know, rest as much as I could, and I kind of just got through it. So I'm pretty... This dog is being so crazy today. She has no idea what I'm doing. It's making her so nervous. And also something I want to share with you guys is we are not finding out the gender. We did have the genetic testing and the gender testing done early. I simply wanted to do it just for cautious reasons, and if something is wrong genetically with the child, that you know, we're prepared mentally, and you know, for no other reason other than that, just wanting, you know, peace of mind to kind of know what to expect. But we are not finding out the gender of the baby. I have always wanted to just not find out and it'd be a complete surprise. So doing all gender neutral nursery clothes, all of that, and we have already started shopping. I want to take you guys on the journey of the nursery and decorating and all of that, so I'll take you guys along. But yeah, we're not going to find out the gender. We already have names planned out. I'm not going to be sharing names on the internet. I am going to be sharing with family and friends, but I'm just not gonna put it out there until the baby is here. But yeah, I'm so excited. Jackson and I are so excited for this journey together, and I just know it's gonna be such a fun experience with him. He's been the absolute best, you guys. I'm telling you, like, he's made sure that I have everything I need and that I'm comfortable, and he's been so supportive. And I cannot stress to you how important it is to find a good, loving, supportive partner whenever you are pregnant. I am just so grateful for him, and I just had to put that out there because he has been an absolute angel. So anyway, there you have it. That is my pregnancy announcement and a little rundown of what I've been up to and how excited I am. And yeah, just a little update. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know by giving it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, you should definitely subscribe. And also, please let me know if you are, one, an expecting mother, or maybe you already have kids and you've been along this journey. Give me your best advice down below. I'd love to hear it. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching this video, and I will see you guys really soon in my next one. Bye.